Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Journey to Understand the Bible. I am your host Damien, and in the last episode we went over Genesis 27, where Jacob, well I don't say Jacob, Isaac's wife Rebecca told her son Jacob to pretend like he was his brother Ishmael, and he basically stole his blessing from his dad by pretending like he was pretending like he was Ishmael, and he went out and uh, got some wild game for her because his dad was passing away and he wanted to eat his favorite meal before that time happened, and his mom overheard Isaac tell him issue, and then basically he pretended like he was issue and got the blessing. And so issue, it ended. The chapter ended with Rebecca sending Jacob away because issue was still mad, was probably going to take him out. And so now we're on Genesis 28. So Isaac called for Jacob, blessed him, and said, "You must not marry any of these Canaanite women. Instead, go at once to Paddan Aram, to the house of your grandfather Bethel, and marry one of your uncle's Laban's daughters. May God Almighty bless you and give you many children, and may your descendants multiply and become many nations. May God pass on to you and your descendants the blessings he promised to Abraham. May you own this land where you are now living as a foreigner, for God gave this land to Abraham." So Isaac sent Jacob away and went to Padaram to stay with his uncle Laban, his mother's brother, the son of Bethuel the Aramean. Ishu knew that his father Isaac had blessed Jacob and sent him to Padaram to find a wife, and that he had warned Jacob, "You must not marry a Canaanite woman." He also knew that Jacob had obeyed his parents and gone to Padaram. It was now very clear to Ishu that his father did not like local Canaanite women. So Ishu visited his uncle Ishmael's family, and married one of Ishmael's daughters, in addition to the wives he had already had. His new wife's name was Mahalath. She was the sister of Nebrathah and the daughter of was the daughter of Ishmael, Abraham's son. Jacob's dream at Bethel. Meanwhile, Jacob left Beersheba and traveled towards Haran. At sundown, he arrived at a good place to set up camp and stopped there for the night. Jacob found a stone to rest his head against and lay down to sleep. As he slept, he dreamed of a stairway that reached from the earth up to heaven, and he saw the angels of God going up and down the stairway. At the top of the stairway stood the Lord, and he said, "I am the Lord, the God of your grandfather Abraham, and the God of your father Isaac. The ground you are lying on belongs to you. I am giving it to you and your descendants. Your descendants will be as numerous as the dust on the earth. They will spread out in all directions, to the west and the east, to the north and south, and all the families of the earth will be blessed through you and your descendants. What's more, I am with you, and I will protect you wherever you go. One day I will bring you back to this land. I will not leave you until I have finished giving you everything I have promised." Then Jacob awoke from his sleep and said, "Surely the Lord is in this place, and I wasn't even aware of it." But he was also afraid and said, "What an awesome place this is. It's It is none other than the house of God, the very gateway to heaven. The next morning, Jacob woke. Jacob got up very early. Uh, he took the stone he had rested his head against and set it upright as a memorial pillar. Then he poured olive oil over it. He named that place Bethel, which means house of God, although it was previously called Luz. Then Jacob made this vow: if God will indeed be with me and protect me on this journey, and if he will provide me with food and clothing, and if I return safely to my father's home, then the Lord will certainly be my God. And this memorial pillar I have set up will become a place for worshiping God, and I will present to God a tenth of everything he's given me. And that is how the chapter ends. Chapter 28. I don't know if you guys were able to see that. Let me see. And that's how it ends. So, as a recap, Isaac sent his son away, told him not to marry any Canaanite women. His other son decided, oh, yeah, and he had him marry one of his cousins, I guess. And then his other son basically married into, I guess he married into the family too. His uncle Ishmael's family. He married one of their daughters. Then Jacob had a dream about a stairway to heaven, and was told that he was going to have a bunch of descendants, basically, and that's how that chapter ended. And so I'm not sure what the meaning of that one was. If you guys know, you probably could say something in the comments. This meant this, but yeah, I'm still kind of new to the marrying your cousins thing and all that stuff. So I don't know. But if you like what you heard, like and subscribe. Leave a comment. Tell me what you think about that chapter and what it meant or what not, and we'll keep it going. Talk to you later. Bye.